important the work of our predecessors has been in getting us where we are today, and how important your work will be going tomorrow. It's a hard path. The world will always be run by people who value other things more than what we do, by those who look for easy in all of its forms and try to package it, to sell it, to preach it, and to profit by it. But we know these things are fleeting, they're unproven, and they're fickle and temperamental. We know that facts remain steadfast, that 1 + 1 will always equal 2, that a difference of squares will always factor, that the formula for the area of a circle can be best explained using pizza, and that the egghead mathematicians used in movies will always be much cooler and better looking than they are in real life. These are things you can count on. And so, because you can count on those, the world can continue to count on you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, TJ. That was terrific. You mentioned the proof of the Pythagorean theorem by President Garfield. I just can't help but throw in, I heard about that proof in a 9th grade geometry class that was shown to me by a high school teacher named Ann Wagner, and it continues to be the way that I think about the Pythagorean theorem today. I guess you can think of the Pythagorean theorem as a statement primarily about lengths of sides of triangles, but that proof really hits home that in order to prove this statement about lengths, you have to consider the higher dimensional concept of areas. All right, we turn now to the core function of today's gathering, the presentation of awards. I'd like to mention that the scholarships and awards that we are going to present today are largely made possible by the NIU Foundation, the Department of Mathematical Sciences, and the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, as well as generous donations from alums and other donors that we can do in the present format. So a word about that before we get started. Everybody's name is going to be read, and in lieu of a photographer, we do have a recording taking place of this this meeting. So if you hear your name as the recipient of an award, at that moment you are welcome and even encouraged to unmute yourself and speak up, turning your camera on as well, so that we can all get a full-sized image of your face. God forbid, if you need to correct a pronunciation, you can please take a moment take that moment to do that. If I move too fast, feel free to interrupt in order to say hello. But we do want you to have an opportunity to be recognized verbally as well as visually. So I hope that if you hear your name, you won't hesitate to unmute yourself and speak up at that moment. And we'll also pause for everybody to unmute themselves or give a round of applause collectively at a handful of occasions as well. All right, so let's get started. We're going to begin with a scholarship that is intended to aid the circumstances of some incoming freshmen to the department. So we do have an incoming freshman scholarship, and this year's recipients of that will be Jake Van Anrooy, Leo Moreno Ayuso, Ephraim Boomer, Betsy Benisek, Samuel Duquesne, Brittany Hernandez, Marina Klein, Aaron Moorlin, Sean Phipps, and Quinn Robinson. Those are the winners of this year's incoming freshman scholarship. I know several of you are here. If you'd like to take a moment to unmute yourselves and speak up, by all means, feel free to do that now, and congratulations to you all.
Hello, I'd just like to thank everyone for this award. My family probably wouldn't have been able to pay for college, so this is like a godsend for me. Just thank you.
Thank you for the comment, Brittany. That's wonderful to hear. And welcome to the department. Okay, going once, going twice. Next, we have the Clarence Ethel Hardgrove Scholarship, which is an award given annually to outstanding students in their first 2 years at Northern. And this year's recipient will be Colin Guy. Colin, if you'd like to say something, you're welcome to do so, but don't feel an obligation. All right. Moving on, next we have the Michael J. Krauka Scholarship, which is an award in honor of Dr. Michael J. Krauka, who was a graduate of Northern Illinois Universities. And this year's recipient of the Michael J. Krauka Scholarship is Nathan Obert. Nathan did not RSVP. So we'll move on. We have every year, the faculty puts together a mathematics contest for our undergraduates. And in an effort to distinguish our competition this year from things like the nationwide Putnam competition or a competition that's run down in Champaign-Urbana, we held this year's mathematics contest for undergraduates verbally, which was a marked change, ups the intimidation factor. And I would point out that it's one thing to know the answer to a problem, and it's an entirely different kettle of fish to explain what the answer to a problem is to an audience. And that is what this year's winner of the undergraduate mathematics contest did. And his name is Christopher Herbig. Chris is staying quiet. We will therefore move on to the Tatsuji and Mami Kambayashi Memorial Scholarship, which honors academic achievement among undergraduate mathematical sciences majors. And this year, the recipients will be Haley Carlson and Danielle Hamidi. I believe I saw both of you on the list of participants. We'd love to hear from one or both of you.
I would prefer if you said Vivian Hamidi. Thank you, and thank you very much for this opportunity. It was very surprising, honestly, to me to see suddenly that I would be getting this scholarship. I was not really expecting it, to be honest, and I am exceptionally grateful to have received it in this capacity. Probably not as glamorous as I thought when I was just checking through my email and seeing, oh, what's this? But nevertheless, I'm still very, very happy about the opportunity that it has afforded me.
Thank you. Vivian, I apologize about the name as well. Moving on, in 2004, our department lost one of its emeritus faculty members when Professor Dale Jungst passed away after a long illness. Professor Jungst was held in high esteem throughout the state for his work in mathematics education. The Dale G. Jungst Memorial Scholarship in Mathematics Education was established in Professor Jungst's honor, and this year is awarded to Sophia Myong and Jordan Lund. We would love to hear from either of you.
Well, I would just want to say thank you for this opportunity, and I definitely would not have been here without such great professors. And I looked through the chat there and I saw a few, Renee Olson and Dr. Ruffnell and Dr. Blau. And I'd like to say thank you again, because I had to work hard in those courses, but it definitely was worth it. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Moving along, I now have the pleasure of introducing my colleague Mary Schaefer, chair of the M.M. Wheeler Awards Committee, to present the Marguerite Wheeler Awards. Mary?
Mary, you're still muted, I think.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. A very important mission of our department is the preparation of secondary school mathematics teachers. And the Marguerite Montague Wheeler Awards recognize excellence of outstanding students and teacher candidates who are preparing for careers as mathematics school teachers. Dr. Marguerite Wheeler was a professor of mathematics education in our department. She was sharp, reflective, caring, ethical, and valued. As a mathematics teacher educator, she made a difference to many, and these awards are given in her name. We appreciate the continued follow-up and support of Dr. Robert Wheeler with these awards. Bob is a professor emeritus of our department, and he is a distinguished presidential teaching professor and a past NIU associate provost. I'm honored to announce the names of recipients of the Wheeler Awards today. This year, we are offering two types of awards, the Marguerite Wheeler Scholarship Awards and the Marguerite Wheeler Teaching Awards. First, the Scholarship Awards are presented to deserving students in our department who have distinguished themselves academically during the year prior to their student teaching. And this year we have 6 recipients. Each recipient receives a certificate recognizing one's academic achievements and a $300 scholarship award deposited into one's NIU bursar's account. So those 6, as I name you, you are free to put your cameras on and say something. Yesenia Flores, David Gurelnik, Jordan Lung, Sophia Young, Carissa Olson, and Bridget Sexton. Next, the Marguerite Wheeler Teaching Awards are presented to outstanding students who have distinguished themselves for their excellence in teaching mathematics during their student teaching experience. Each of the teaching award recipients receives a certificate recognizing one's achievement, a letter of reference suitable for presentation to a future employer, a $400 monetary award deposited into one's NIU bursar's account, and an individually engraved plaque for receiving the teaching award. In addition, the names are engraved on a perpetual plaque that is permanently displayed in DuSable 306, and we call that our mathematics education lab. This year we have 5 recipients of the awards, and you're welcome to turn your camera on and say something if you'd like. Brandon Ahn, Laura Burkett, Maggie Embry, Kirsten Schrader, and Danielle Stewart. Please join us in a round of applause for them.
I was gonna say ladies first, but
Go for it, Brandon.
okay. I offered. Yeah, thank you to everybody involved. Thanks to the donors. Man, talking on Zoom makes me nervous, even though I do this literally every single day in my job. Shout out to the best cooperating teachers ever, Justine and Lori. Thank you to Renee and Paul, the best counselors at all of NIU that helped make me a better teacher. And shout out to Dr. Jolene and Dr. Blau, coolest professors ever that made me care about mathematics. And also some of my nice members of the cohorts that went along with this journey with me. Not to get too sappy. Not you though, Maggie. Everybody except Maggie.
Of course not.
But thank you.
Thank you,
Um,
Brandon.
Thank you to especially my family who provided me with the support that I needed throughout schooling, because definitely could not have done it without them. Thank you to Renee and Paul, who definitely provided the academic support. Renee's gotten early morning phone calls and she'll answer, she'll always be there. Thank you to my two CTs, Teresa and Katie, for providing me with the support through student teaching during a quite eventful semester. And thank you again to teachers. Professor Blau, I appreciate the support that you provided. And Brandon, you were good too. The people in my cohort were very supportive. So thank you to everybody who provided me with what I needed to get through the semester.
Thank you for the comment, Maggie. Laura, Kirsten, Danielle, before we move on. All right. The Gail Masters Gallagher Memorial Scholarship is next. This is an award given annually to an outstanding student majoring in the mathematical sciences who will have junior class rank during the next academic year. The award will be renewed for the senior year, provided the student maintains an outstanding record. This year's winner of the Gail Masters Gallagher Memorial Scholarship is Edgar Dominguez. I'm not sure if Edgar is here. You're welcome to introduce yourself if you are. No. Let's move on. Our next award is the D.R. Ostberg Award. Don Ostberg was chair of the department from 1967 to 1972. The award was established in 1979 after Professor Ostberg's death in the fall of 1978. The award is based on academic achievement and is presented to a student who will continue in the mathematical sciences department for the next year. We have two recipients. This year's D.R. Ostberg Award goes to Chelsea Espanola and Thomas Ventimiglia. We'd love to hear from either of you.
Hi everyone, I am Chelsea and I was very happy to learn that I've been awarded this scholarship. I am majoring in computational science with 2 minors and computer science. I am majoring in computational mathematics with 2 minors in computer science and statistics. And thank you for this scholarship. I am now a step closer to reaching my academic goal. And I would also like to thank Dr. Chris Luck for being a great professor in 2 of my math classes this semester. That's all.
Thank you so much for the comment. Thomas?
Yeah, so just thanks. Thank you for the award. And I want to give a shout out to the Department of Bioengineering at the University of Illinois in Chicago, where I'm currently working as a research assistant. If you're interested in applied math, specifically in computational math, keep the biomedical sciences in mind because they need the help.
Thank you, Thomas. You're more than welcome. We're very happy to have you among our alum. And thank you for the comment. Next is the Peter Nichols Graduate Scholarship in Mathematical Sciences. This honors the life and memory of Professor Peter Nichols, who had a long and distinguished career as a mathematics professor and spent 4 years as Associate Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences at Northern. Peter served for 3 years as the Director of Graduate Studies in the department, taught graduate courses in analysis, and directed the dissertation of the department's second PhD student. The scholarship is awarded annually to an outstanding graduate student in mathematical sciences, and the recipients of the Peter Nichols Graduate Scholarship in Mathematics are Eric Johnson and Marie Schwartz. Eric, Marie, either or both of you?
Marie, I don't know if you want to say anything, but I can step in and go first here. So sorry, I look a little disheveled, everybody. I just got my second COVID vaccine yesterday and it's doing a number on me this morning. So I'm getting better. It'll all be over today. But I just want to say I'm extremely grateful for the award to the Nichols family, to the faculty here at NIU, and to all the wonderful graduate students I've had the opportunity to know in my time at NIU. In particular, Doctors Julene, my advisor, and Naidu, I'm very grateful to the two of you for the wonderful education you've given me in abstract algebra and a wide range of topics, specifically the representation theory of finite groups. I will carry that with me forever, although I am currently looking for industry jobs. In particular, grad students, I'd just like to give a shout out to, in no particular order, Aaron Zolator, Brooke Randazzo, Jake Pratcher, Marie Schwartz, Thomas, I see you're here, shout out to you. Some other folks, I'm sure I'm forgetting lots of people. There's no way I could name everybody. It's been a joy getting to know everybody, and I will cherish it forever. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Eric. Marie, would you like to say something? Marie RSVP, no, actually, but. All right. Let's move on. We have a new award this year. It has not been presented before. This year marks the inaugural awarding of the Dr. John Cristiano Scholarship. The award is funded through the generosity of Dr. Cristiano, who came to NIU in 1959 as a professor in analysis with a strong interest in engineering mathematics. Up until his retirement in 1982, he was memorable for his care for students, which extended beyond teaching them mathematics to helping them develop life skills. He directed master's theses and assumed leadership roles in the Illinois section of the MAA and the NIU chapter of Sigma Chi. He lived in retirement in Florida through his 100th birthday. And the inaugural recipients of the Dr. John Cristiano Scholarship in Mathematical Sciences and Science are David Goralnik, Zachary Robinson, and Bridget Sexton. We'd love to hear from any or all of the three of you.
I just wanted to say thanks to the Cristiano family for their donation. It's very generous and it helps a lot. And thanks to Renee for letting me know that I needed to apply for it, because I probably wouldn't have if she didn't tell me that it was there. And congratulations, David. I know you work really hard this semester. I've been in a bunch of your classes.
Thank you, Zach. David or Bridget?
Yeah, thanks, Zach. And I'd like to take this opportunity to offer thanks to all of the great instructors and advisors that have helped me to get this to this point. I see Dr. Fletcher and Dr. Blauer here, Renee. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for the comment. Moving on. Next is the Eugene W. Helmick Mathematics Prize Scholarship, which honors the life and memory of Professor Eugene Helmick, who had a long and distinguished career as a mathematics professor and department head at Northern. This scholarship is intended to provide assistance for graduate study for graduating seniors at Northern who demonstrate ability, excellent character, and the commitment to teach mathematics at the secondary level. The recipient of the Eugene W. Helmick Mathematics Prize Scholarship is Samuel Meyer.
Dr. Jillian, could I say a few words on Sam's behalf since you're recording this and he couldn't be here today?
Absolutely.
Okay, so some of us had the opportunity to work with Sam when he was an undergrad. I want to say that he graduated about 3 or 4 years ago and has been teaching high school ever since. Sam is extremely passionate about math and about teaching high schoolers, and he started reaching out back out to the department sometime in the middle of the pandemic about coming back to graduate school. And so Dr. Fletcher was really instrumental in just helping Sam to be able to apply for this scholarship and be a recipient. And Sam even just texted me today. He's really super excited to come back to graduate school. And so I know that he would want to thank you, Dr. Fletcher, for your support.
Very nice. Thank you, Renee. Next is the Certificate of Teaching Excellence, which is awarded to doctoral students based on sustained excellence as graduate teaching assistants. accompanied by high academic achievement. This year, we present the Certificate of Teaching Excellence to Jared Brady, Brooke Randazzo, and Scott Rexford. We'd love to hear from any or all of the three of you.
I guess I'll go first if no one else is here. I just want to thank the department. I definitely put a lot of effort into my teaching, and I absolutely intend to continue teaching undergraduates once I graduate with my PhD. So I really appreciate this award, and thanks for all the support in the department, especially my advisor, Dr. Jolene. Thanks.
Thank you, Brooke. We'll be in touch later today about elementary divisors of matrices.
Sounds good.
Jared, Scott? No. Moving on. The Outstanding Graduate Student Award is awarded for superior scholarship. There are 3 recipients this year, and they are Mark Broderius, Peter Sassman, and Jake Pratchett. We welcome remarks from the 3 of you.
Hi, I'm Mark. So thank you for this award. I'm especially grateful to the professors I've had here so far and to the graduate students who have helped me so far, including Julie, Lexi, and Brian. So thank you again for the award.
Thank you for the comment, Mark. Congratulations. Peter, Jake? No? Okay. We now begin a sequence of awards in which the department recognizes outstanding academic achievement and academic involvement in both undergraduate and graduates who either have completed or are about to complete their degrees. In particular, remember to be considered for most of the awards that we are giving out today. Students must have completed their degrees either this spring or in the summer of 2020 or the fall of 2020 for the last this term and the previous 3 terms. So the awards in this sequence for graduates are the Graduate Certificate of Merit and the Graduate Honorable Mention. And for the undergraduates, the awards we are now discussing are the Norma K. Stelford Memorial Scholarship, the Undergraduate Certificate of Merit, and the Undergraduate Honorable Mention. We will begin with the Undergraduate Honorable Mention, of which there are 5. And the recipients are Maggie Embry, Laura Burkett, Matthew Swed, Joseph Baroni, and Pamela Hollingshead. We welcome remarks from any of the 5 of you.
I already said thank you, so thank you again to all the people that nominated me.
Thanks again, Maggie.
And Eli Boatman is one of those recipients.
Uh-oh. All right. Oh my goodness. As a matter of fact, it turns out there are 2 more recipients of the Undergraduate Honorable Mention Award, bringing the total to 7. The 2 additional recipients are Eli Brotman and Nick Davis. We would love to hear from either Eli or Nick at this time.
Hi, everyone. I just want to quickly thank the department for this honor and thank all of my professors, in particular, Professor Jolene and Professor Blau, working on various honors projects and independent studies. My work with both of you really pushed me far outside my comfort zone mathematically, but only in a very good way that helped me to grow. So thank you.
Well, thank you for the comment, Eli. Congratulations. Nick? No? Let us move on to the Graduate Honorable Mention Award. This time, there really are 5 recipients, and they are Atakora Agoro, Killian Anderson, David Boyd, Marta Sobey, and Brian Zollinger. Congratulations, and we'd love to hear from the 5 of you at this time.
Thank you for the award. I'd just like to take the time to congratulate everybody else on their awards. This past academic year hasn't been easy. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you for the award.
Thank you, Killian. Next is the Undergraduate Certificate of Merit. Again, 5 recipients. And they are Tristan Anderson, Christy Kaminsky, Alyssa Moore, Bianca Spalla, and Kylie Anderson. Congratulations. And again, the 5 of you are welcome to make some remarks at this time. No? All right. Moving on then to the Graduate Certificate of Merit. Let's see, 7 recipients. The recipients of the Graduate Certificate of Merit are Fatma Al-Nasser, Alexandra Hill, Cassandra Moore, Amanda Mutateki, Dylan Rambow, Julie Steranka, and Ian Sugru. We would love to hear from any of the 7 of you. Getting very quiet all of a sudden. We're supposed to be relaxed as we approach the last page of the script. Finally, the last of these departmental awards is the Norma K. Stelford Memorial Scholarship. We have 5 recipients of the Norma K. Stelford Memorial Scholarship, and they are Jonathan Regnery, Christopher Herbig, Amy Jacobin, Brandon Ahn, and Emma Will. Congratulations to the 5 of you. We'd love to hear a word or two if you've got one.
Okay, well, I just don't, sorry.
You go, you go, you go.
Okay. Well, I wanted to say thank you to the department for this honor and to all of my professors. And in particular, give a quick shout out to Dr. Krizlak for helping inspire my love for mathematics and applying it in the real world.
Thank you, Amy.
All right, yep, thanks again. Same people as before. And just, I'm very grateful. It's very humbling. Thanks to everybody at NIU.
Thank you, Brandon. Let's see. Chris, Cole, or Emma? No. Okay. We now draw the presentation of awards to a close with the Dean's Award, made possible by the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and the Chair's Award from the Department of Mathematical Sciences. The Dean's Award recognizes outstanding scholarship and substantial contributions to the university community, and the Chair's Award recognizes outstanding scholarship and contributions to the department. This year's Dean's Award goes to Jonathan Regnery, who has not joined us today. The Department of Mathematical Sciences Chair's Award goes to 2 familiar names. They are Brandon Ahn and Christopher Herbig.
Yep, thanks again. And then shout out, I know Cole's not here, but Cole's just awesome. Like, his love for mathematics is so awesome. So too bad he's not here, but Cole definitely deserves it too.
Those of us that are lucky enough to know him couldn't possibly agree more. All right. This concludes the presentation of awards. I'd like at this time to announce the names of the host committee. They are Cian Deng, Alistair Fletcher, Paul Stevenson, and Renee Olson, who have worked behind the scenes to make this event possible. And I'd like to send a special thanks to the substantial work that was done by Carolyn Atkinson to make this presentation possible as well. To those of you who are graduating or have graduated, a hearty, well-earned congratulations. And as teachers of mathematics ourselves, I swear we look forward to hearing from you from time to time as your careers unfold in the coming years. Unless anybody has some final remarks, we are coming in a little bit fast, a little bit short of 1 hour, so I think we can entertain those. This will conclude the formal part of the ceremony. Perhaps maybe it would be a good time for everybody to unmute themselves also as well to give a round of applause to all of our recipients. So it might get a little chaotic, but we can handle that. All right. Well, I suppose I'll leave the Zoom open, but this concludes the presentation. If anybody wants to use the opportunity to chat or to speak up, it might be fun. Otherwise, thank you so much, everybody. Good luck on finals and have a terrific summer.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, everybody.
Thank you.
Carolyn,
Mike.
I apologize. I said your last name incorrectly. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
The appreciation
Fine.
goes to Carolyn Atkins for all the work that she has done to make this event possible, which includes the recording and the selection of images for the for a poster that we're going to see.
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, it'll work out.